Alright, so this is my new project. I'm actually going to use a walkmaker to build a fire pit area in my backyard. And I've started tearing up. The first step is I have to tear up the lawn, which is not an easy task, but that's the first step. So this is basically what I'm starting off. I have to tear up all the sod first. Alright, so I just spent a few minutes using marker paint to mark out some ideas for different designs for my my fire pit area. I'm going to use the Quckrete, the Walkmaker, but I think it's good to kind of mark out different ideas. This way I can figure out what I want to do, what shape. I didn't know if I want to do round or do square, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little platform walking up here, and then I'm going to do the square, more of a rectangle than a square going out, and then I'm going to put a different color stone around it. So that's the idea. Alright, we finally got the area cleared that we're going to use the Walkmaker on to create my fire pit area. It was a lot of work removing this, so I suggest you find some friends, buy a lot of beer, and see if you can get them to help you. We're going to start from here. I'll have the mold down. We're going to mix up the first bag and put it in, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're filling this up, and then I'm going to trowel it out. So we just finished troweling the first one, and we're going to pick it up and move it over. Take it nice and easy. It came off nice and easy. And now it says to flip it on the thing, 1/4 turn. So let's see which way that fits. 1/4 turn. There we go. Now we got the next one. And we'll continue the process. This one off. Nice and easy. There's Alright. So for the next one I actually decided to add color to do a color border. So I'm using the Quckrete cement color for this one. I'm going to do that as my border around it. You can shut it off. Alright, here goes nothing. Nice and easy. Take this off. And here we go. That's our next one. 1/4 turn again. Turn that way. Should put me about where I want to be. You can shut it. Alright. It's the end of day one, and we're making progress slowly but surely. Took a long time to dig up the lawn. I didn't just dig up the area that I'm doing. I dug up a whole other section that I'm gonna use gravel, stone it all around. So this is it so far. I'm using the two different colors, which I guess you could see from up here. It'll make a lot more sense when you see how I continue it, but I think it's going to look good. I think it won't look so plain the way I'm doing it. Alright, here we are, day 2 of my Walkmaker project. We're slowly making progress. The good part with this thing is you can go as far as you want and just stop that day and pick back up whenever you want, so at least it gives you some flexibility. Alright, we're slowly making progress. With a little more work, I think we'll be there. Things are looking good though. So far I like the way everything's coming out. Alright, my fire pit area project is moving along pretty good. I was actually going to stop after this one, but I only have 2 more to go, so I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and move ahead. Things are going well. I just finished putting in the last sections of my new fire pit area. Everything I think turned out pretty good. I still have to grout it. I'm going to grout in between each piece, but I think the project itself looks pretty good. You know, I tried to make it a little bit fancy with the two different colors, which I think works out pretty well. A couple of things I guess to keep in mind, or the few things that I learned from this, is each 80-pound bag is 1.5 molds. So if you want to figure out about how much material you're going to need, that's about it. When you're using the color, it's a half a bottle of color per 80-pound bag. So again, that'll help you figure out how much you would need if if you're going to use color, or at least for this color, that's what I used. Anyway, this is the end of this part. I'll post some pictures when I finish the rest of the yard on the sides. I still have gravel to put down and some other stuff to do. Alright, so I just finished grouting my Walkmaker patio, and everything came out pretty good. I used a grout bag, which I just picked up from Lowe's. You can get it from Lowe's or Home Depot. You basically just mix up the mortar, scoop it into the bag, and use that to put it in. And then you could use a little trowel. I actually just used my glove and my finger to pretty much smooth it out within the joints. I had a trowel, but I actually thought that worked faster. So the Walkmaker part of my project is done. Now I just have to continue. I'm going to be putting some landscaping around, and I'm going to put some red gravel around it, and then some mulch at the end. So I'm in good shape. Things are coming out well. Alright, I just added some landscaping for my project, and everything's looking pretty good. Now all I have left is I have to put down the weed block, and I have to put down the 3/4 stone that I'm going to use, and this project will be done. But everything's coming out pretty good. Alright, today's the last day of my project. I just got the delivery of stone. I just finished putting down the weed block. I threw a bunch of stone around just to kind of hold it in place. I also used paper clips. If you take the paper clips and you bend them back, they make nice little spikes, so it'll hold it down while you're waiting to put down the stone. So we're going to get this down and get this finally finished up. Alright, this is it. I just finished getting all the stone down and putting out all the chairs and all the other pieces, and everything looks really good. I'm really happy with the way everything turned out. You know, the Walkmaker turned out to be a pretty good solution. Everything pretty much looks like I was hoping it really would. This is pretty much what I had. This was the idea I had in my head. So now all I need are, a couple of friends and a couple of beers, and we're ready to go. Anyway, good luck with your project.